It's all about the Linux that you have prepared or not. It's your problem, I say. Only the thing is that need practice to make technically strong. Whenever you got time, just use that particular area. We are switching from some different job perspective, jobs area to technical part. So that's the thing. Because in IT, I must say, if we don't update ourselves, we will outside the IT. Simply, I can say. Because we have every day some new technology is coming, some new software is developing, and we don't aware about it, don't know about that particular backend technology, so we cannot update ourselves. That is the first thing. Okay. Secondly, get time to work on the Linux commands. Maybe not practice, but at least just go through with that interview questions. That what are the basic questions will come, as we'll discuss today about the roadmap that I was showing yesterday. So there you can see not even that. Here you can see we have, if you want to become a front-end developer, back-end developer, Android developer, database administrator, blockchain developer, software architect, quality assurance. These are the programming base. So we have different jobs, paths are available, different opportunities available. But in DevOps is a kind of everything is mixed. It's coming. Like even if somebody is from the developer background, they can also come into the DevOps part. If somebody is in from cloud background, they can also come up to the DevOps part. If somebody is from system administrator, network engineer, they can also come into the DevOps part. Like at every field, they have some pipelines, some small part of work is available in DevOps. So it's like full stack of everything: infrastructure, software, and operation part. And plus automation is the new thing that will reducing the workload of human resources at the same time. So where 10 people are working in DevOps, there we are only 3 or 4 people is enough to work the same kind of stuff. So like competition is high. If we say, of course, opportunities are available, but to get that opportunities, we have required strong skills. Okay, that if you can say that I am good at Linux, so that means to you that you have done some work, you have invested some time. That's the part. Okay, because learning will not stop even you change one job, two job, or three job. It's a lifetime journey. Okay, so for now we have to focus some of the roadmap, that what are the things we have to prepare ourselves. You already have taken the training, you have got the recordings of that particular trainings that you have covered of the DevOps or the Dockers and Kubernetes training. Any recordings you have? Yes. Okay, so try to just revise it whenever you got time. Not the full one, but just take a hint, like this is the roadmap, this is the thing. Because somebody have taken the training, so have they, that particular person have prepared some roadmap, that these are the things is in industry nowadays we are using. So according to that, we can teach the student. Correct. There will be some reason behind that particular course content. Okay, because there is no proper course content is available for DevOps. Even roadmap we can also manipulate as per the our condition. You can say order in roadmap not strict, learn anytime. Okay, so I just taken a one reference self. If you go to search on Google roadmap, you will get multiple roadmap from different persons to person as per their knowledge, as per their information part. You can see we have this thing is also available. Somebody from server administrator, network engineer, they can go on. Okay, so different people have their own experiences, whatever they have done. Here you can see we have some more different opportunities are available. Okay, so you can just go with your own flow. What are the things you are strong in, you can just expertise more into that particular part. Because see, whatever the roadmap I can take, you are not the single person will work on all the technology at the same time. Okay, this is not possible, because we have a multiple teams which is divided at certain area of part of work you have to do. Correct. But at least yes, we have to knowledge that what will be the overall architecture, overall DevOps pipeline will be, that this person will do this kind of work, this person will do this kind of work, and there is a one part of role that I am doing. Let's suppose you are good in Docker, so you are working on the Docker area. Your other friend will working on Terraform or maybe the Kubernetes. Okay, so you both are DevOps, but you're not doing full whole infrastructure setup at the same time. Okay, because two type of companies we have in IT industry. The first is the product based company, taking an example of Apple. Okay, and then we have the second, we can say, is the service based. We can take example of Google, AWS. Correct. Apple, how you can say that Apple is a product based company? You can define properly. They are not giving any kind of service to anybody, correct? They have their own in-house everything, like mobile phones, laptop, TV, uh, iPod. We have earpod is there. These are the things, correct? Even they have their own Apple App Store, so everything inbuilt. They are not selling something to other one. Just like in if you comparing with the Google as a reference, so Google have its own Android. Google is develop the Android operating system. So always you can see the comparison between Android and iPhone. Okay, but Android is a open source, so lots of different smartphone companies are using. If you talk about Samsung, in US we have, I think Huawei is there. I don't know the spelling correctly, but you just get the idea. Am I not even that OnePlus? Okay, recently. Oh, great. That's great. So see, these are the different companies have. So there, Google is also providing its own search engine, while Apple don't have. Okay, Google's Chrome browser is used widely. Okay, and then if you talk about the Google Map, we have, so that is also used in widely different applications, laptops, same thing. So this is a service-based company. Google have its own Google Cloud, GCP. That means they are providing services, product plus service. It is a company. You can say it's a combination of both. Google, but Apple, it is not a service-based company. They are not providing any kind of service to anybody. Whatever the product they have, in that whatever the service they are providing, that is a relative, not the dedicated service, like a public service. You can say, correct. They're selling their product, and on that particular product, whatever the service maintenance charge will be there, whatever the backend support is required, that they are doing. It's a pure product-based company. Correct. So this is a two kind of company you will get it. In terms of any IT industry, you can go electronics based. It can be finance, banking related, cloud based company, software development company. Doesn't matter. There will be only two things. In product based company, if you got a job, what will happen? There, we don't have to set up the environment like the DevOps environment or the cloud environment, because their setup is already done. We have to do updates, that push, this kind of work we have to do. We are not developing anything right now because that is a product based company, so the infrastructure is already set up. Yeah, if any application we are launching, then we can do some setup part, but that is done by the team leaders mainly. And if we are lucky, so we can get also a chance to get into that particular project as per the experience and the time goes on. But in service based companies, what actually happen, we are looking for new clients, we are looking for new people. A new client means new project means new opportunity to perform or to deploy new architecture, correct? The new design, that means, and then new deployment. So here you will doing something more comparing with the product based company. So deployment will be there, designing, you will decide like which other tools you have to use, like you are the decider or that particular product, or maybe your team members will be there. So that will be the two case scenario in terms of jobs perspective. Okay, so that is the thing. So the learning approach will be more on service based company, but the salary will be higher in product based company, because here already the customers are built, so they don't want to lose that particular customer. Here we are looking for new customers, so there will be no opportunity, so we have to do a little bit hard work at the same time. Okay, so that is a contradiction part will be there, that where should we go. Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, yeah, definitely, no problem. So this is a two example I have showcased. Let's dig more into the little bit reality approach. So we take example of IT company, and here we'll take two company name. That maybe one is a okay, have its own company. It is running uh, software development. Okay, and then we have the me as a company. So I am selling the product hardware. Maybe we can take example of laptop based company. Okay, so this is a software based development part. So it is a service based company, and this is a product. That means it's a product based. Okay. So here what we are doing, that we have lots of developers are available. They are developing the softwares as per the client and customer requirement. Correct. While in the product based company, what actually happening? Developers are available, but they are doing research work. because the product based company invest more money into the research part, as they have to launch new something in the market, then only they can exist. Okay. And service base is like, we are taking new customers, we can provide service or consulting. Okay. So in this case scenario, what actually happened, if new customer is come, so we have to guide them particular project, like how the DevOps pipeline work, how your problem will be, we will solve that particular problem of the backup part, migration part, cloud deployment, application should be automatic approach. These are the things we do. So there we do all work from scratch, correct? While in product based company, what actually happened, infra part already set up, we only have to do the upgradation will be there, update is already done, like we have migrated from on-premise to the cloud platform. Now we don't have to switch, now we have to just upgrade the applications or new software release or new product when we are releasing. That's the thing. Okay, so here we don't have, we are working from scratch, we just do the updates, troubleshooting, that kind of part. So that's the main thing. And talking about the money part, so there is a chance of earning more money in terms of service base, because there we work as a consultant, so we can reach to more people, new opportunities are available. But at the same time, if we talk about the product based company, so there is a chance of working in a research part, like you are developing something your own, researching and find something new. So while finding something new, it will take time, of course. But here what actually we are doing, we are not doing something new, we are just repeating the same thing, like only the case scenario will be changed. That's it. Like new client come from the aviation department, then second new client will come from the finance department, but the infrastructure, the tools we are using the same. So there is nothing new, we are just repeating the same whole work process to new customer. That's it, correct? But here there will be something new, we are searching, we are inventing or doing some innovation, so timing will require. Okay, so this kind of case scenarios will be there in terms of working in any company. So that is how the IT industry is divided. Some company create their own product and sell. Some companies just use the technology to provide consultant or services. That is any other third thing. If you have notice, let me know. Apart from that part. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, they provide services. Correct. Mhm. Yeah, infra as a service. Yeah. So pays or platform as a service, you are asking. Yeah, salary. So see, salary will depend. You can get a good job early in the service-based company in less time. But if you want to enter into the product-based company, so their interview process is a little bit harder, because they are not looking for a service, because they are looking for core concept, core technology. They will then have multiple rounds of interview. Comparing with the service-based, think about it like that: you are the owner of a company, and you have two options that you can, getting opportunity of giving a consultant because you already are a DevOps expert. Okay, let's suppose we take an example that Sergey is a DevOps expert. Okay, so he have two kind of clients comes to him. Okay, one client need guidance to set up their infra part. So that is the part what we call as a service, as we are giving the service. So it is a long time work. It is not there. We have set up, we have provided, and then to make it a long time, we can do maintenance cost. While second client that is come, so he looking to develop new technology, or integrate AI or ML technology, or not ML, maybe blockchain technology in DevOps pipeline. Okay, so here you have to invest time and money also. Okay, so as a Sege perspective, he will go to first client, because here he will get price and money easily in less time. While in the client, you have to do the research work. Then you can confirm that I can take the project or not. Getting an idea. Hey, because here, if any new tool even is there, he just learn and provide the consultant. So it will not take that much time. But here, if you say that we need to develop something and then we can provide the service, it's a long-term project. Okay. So that's how the differences we have. Of course, if you talk about the product-based company, so they are taking lots of interview round, but payoff is higher compared to service-based. Okay, because they are doing research work, investing time to develop something new. So in future they will get a profit for long time perspective. But service base is like present we can get a profit. That's it. Like they are increasing their customer base. Okay, so that is the one thing is that, but pay salary is also depend on company to company. That is a one part. Like product base, you are getting jobs, so they have very good job opportunities in terms of learning new things, and long time you can initiate. So if you talk about FANG, I'm not Mang is there, MANG Mang. That is a Meta, Apple, Netflix, and Google. I think MMM it will be there, Microsoft. So these are the dream companies, because they all are like product plus service based company. Okay, they are having both the option. Okay, but if we take as a normal as some reference companies, so they have options are available to get a job in these companies, like dream, because they have very high pay scale salary, but the interview rounds it's longer. It's if you talk about the Microsoft, they have 9 rounds. If you talk about Google, they at least have 8 rounds. Yeah, that is if you talk about SD, that is a software development developers roles part. This is the at least minimum 4 rounds will be there. If you talk about as an expert or experience level, they want to go, because they are not looking for something new. They are looking the core things so that they can develop something new. That's why to crack this kind of jobs, we have to be little bit all rounder. Like at certain part, like programming, we should know, the development we should know, like more in the technical, technology enthusiast, like lots of technologies we know at same time. So the chances of getting jobs will increase. Okay, but I cannot say that this is 100% true. Okay, at certain job roles also, because Google is, these are the companies also not care about degrees and the background. If you have skills and you have the potential, they can hire you. Sometimes there are lots of examples are available all the company. Okay, but if you go as a traditional approach, like we learn the things, take a degree, and then to go, so this kind of job, we have to go with the interview rounds. Okay, but like this is like maybe some luck will be there if you talk about to get a job sometimes. So that depends like which kind of opportunities are available. Of course, you can apply directly right now also in any kind of company. If they have opportunities, they will give you one chance to get a job. So that is the part, but it will take long time. It's like almost 1 to 3 month procedure will be there after applying for the job, and they have their own rules and procedures, so it will take time. But if you talk about the normal companies we have apart from these companies, so you can get jobs with decent salary, I must say. I don't know what is the pay scale around of DevOps in US. If we search for pay scale DevOps in US, I think as per it's like this much we have. I don't know this much how much it is, like a huge money or 1 year of salary basis. So that will take time to work then that particular part. But as a fresher level, I think 16,000 is enough. I don't know the the expenditure part. Entry level, let me location I can search now. Chicago is there. DevOps engineer is there. Entry level, I think no, entry level is not there, but yeah, let me search on a location wise. So it's around, let's suppose we can reduce it with the 70,000, 70K USD will be enough, I think. I don't know the uh, okay, it's a small, so I think yeah, the city is costly, taxes we have to pay, I think. So no issues there. But the thing is that if you got a chance to get a job at this level of thing, that's a decent to start as of, I think. And if you got a time, then you can do some remote jobs also in terms of DevOps part, because we have, if you go with some of the freelancers websites, we have the freelancer here, then we have the Upwork. Like these are the some trusted platform I'm showing you. So there also we can get good jobs like hourly basis charges. If I just search for here DevOps Thailand, DevOps. So this is like we talk about, but I think here we have DevOps and location. If you search for the USA, I think it's taking my this is you can say, yeah, this is for the freelancer jobs opportunity. So the prices you can set as per your experience level. Here you can see we some are taking 50 hours per $50, $55. Somebody also taking $100, but it's have its own experience. And these are the the remote basis job. Here we also have freelancer. So hire a freelancer, build a project and something like that. You can be these are the two web. This is the two website that I have used previously. So it's a like good number of candidates. Apart from that, if you got some connections on some company level or maybe LinkedIn, they can also provide some job support related opportunity. So you cannot say that we have lots of opportunities are available. All depends like the interview we have to pass. You can see all are like DevOps engineers, cloud DevOps engineer, associate principal DevOps engineer. Like these are the jobs. I think it's a built-in some website is there. You can just go with the Chicago 4 day before the company had post the part. So the company name is FX FinTech. I think you have heard about it or not. Don't know, but they are working on it. These are the technology they are using. So integration will be on GitHub and Docker platform. And let's go to the company profile. So company profile is like two offices they have, one in Chicago and second in New York. It's an old company. It's a trustable company, more than 20 year plus. And then you can search the location. I think you will be more familiar with this kind of location. And they are hiring for data analytics, DevOps engineer. They have like 20 jobs around. You can see. So if you click there, and let's see DevOps. Like they have some senior DevOps, Python engineer, level base, development base. Even they have the internship opportunity. I just search for the 1 to 3 year of experience. They have like so for like no for only total per day. See, you can apply some remote based internship. I can recommend. So remote based internship, which is stipend based. You can say stipend or maybe the salary, not the free one. I will not recommend to go with the free one. At least even not getting the internship, or you don't want to join the internship. It's up to your decision. But after applying, if you got selected, that means there is some potential will be there in terms of your resume and your knowledge. So that is the first thing is proof. First point is proof. Okay, you got a proof point, I can say. Second, at as a trainee level, what kind of questions they are asking, that's the idea you will get. Okay, questions, because what right now we needed is the more and more interview chances. Okay, the more and more we sit for an interview, we get in a lots of idea that what kind of questions the different interviewers are asking and how we can give the answer. That is a part. Okay, let's suppose in a week if you are applying for 10 companies and only one company is getting an interview, so the chances of getting job will be reduced. So why not we can apply for 10 jobs and 5 internship positions also. So there also if you got 4 replies, so 1 week they are sitting for 4 interviews. That means 4 interviews, 4 hours of hit and trial method of different questions. So we got a good idea about the questions, like what kind of questions they are asking. So you can get a hint. You join or not join, it's your part of end decision. I'm not forcing to get intensive first, then you can get a job. No, of course we have to run a livelihood, so we required money, and we are not in the same stage. In the stage, if I say of 20s, where we can change our career path frequently. Correct? So yeah, stage of 20s, that is 20 years a student. Yeah, that's the thing. So at this stage, we cannot change rapidly. So the decisions we have to take very wisely because our family is also with we have to run. That's why. So at least you cannot get the internship. Not a problem is there, but at least we got an idea about the questions. That what kind of questions they are asking, what kind of questions they are asking. At the end, we are we have some fear in the time of interview, but if we giving more interviews, so the confident level will increase. That's the my main approach. Confidence level will increase. That's the main thing. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So great. No problem with that. So see, I will if I am in your position, so I will see think two things. The first is that financially, right now you are stable. Right now, if we don't have the DevOps job, so still we are running our life stably. At least next 6 months. If it's yes, then I look for internship with job opportunity. Parallelly, I am also applying for a job. If you got the job, that is good. If not getting a job, at least we got an internship of 3 months, and then the internship will convert into the job. If that kind of condition is some company is giving, so we can join it. Okay, but I will just think like my financially I am right now available and the time because this is a remotely we are looking for. Okay, because if it is a internship position and you are going for a full time, so that is not a suggestion I will say. I will give. If it is a remote base, so that will be good. Remotely based, then you can also join as an internship, then convert that internship in a job. That is also a good option because you are learning lots of things at the same time. Okay, so remotely, I can prefer because remotely we don't get 8 hours of dedicated job we have to do even in a training position. Okay, so and parallelly you are also applying for the job because at the end is that we are getting a job that is a main point. But the time which is going on in that I can showcase some internship experience also to or getting an update. So that kind of two things I will just think from my side and then I can apply. Okay, because you say that you are totally open with the new things to learn, so that's the thing. That is my approach of thinking, I can say from my side. What's all, it's your last decision, you can think about it. If you want to apply, that is good. If not, no issues there because we are preparing for job, so we can parallelly also applying for the job interviews, and whatever the position is available we can try to apply at that location. That's the thing. Yes, then that's why. Yeah, definitely. Because Mhm. That's why. No problem. Mhm. Yeah, if the in the internship they are paying well, then you can join. But if not paying well, so you cannot join right now because you are not at that position. Because that's the main thing that I say. At the end, finance and money is important in USA because it's a costly city. I must say, if you talk about uh, if I compare this in a particular salary that I showcase, it's around like one to this much. So if I convert this thing in India, or even if you are from the Africa, which country? Nigeria? Yeah. So so in Indian rupees, you can see it is around like 110 lakh. It's I think it's 10 billion Indian rupees. So in 10 billion, I can even buy at least three house. Okay, so that's the same thing. If you just change into the Nigerian, so you can see like in that places if you are living, so that is good. But right now we are living in US, that is one of the highest costly cities in the world, I can say. So you can say this much like 6 7. It is like 6 times comparing with the Indian rupees also 6 times more. Oh, I think this much money, if you are earning in Nigeria, so you are a rich person. But the same money, the same money if you are earning in US, so that is not, it's like a normal thing. We'll earn more, double than that. So it depends country to country and that part. So don't worry about it. Just focus for get a job and prepare the job interviews. That's it. I say at a very short note. That's the thing. He- yes. That's the like all. I only one thing I say. It's all about the money. You have to survive. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. We have to run our expenditures, taxes, lots of things is there. That's why. So no problem is that you got the idea that what kind of job scenario, working profile you will get it. It can be a product based company or it can be a service based company. That's it. I just simplified this thing in a two approach. That's it. Take in that mind. That's the thing. Jobs, you can see this is also good. We got a good website built in something for a job profile, so you can just go through and start applying for the uh, jobs. Okay, apply here. Okay, now we will discuss the roadmap that I was talking about. And if you also you can create a profile on this two portal for a remote jobs. You get find something that is also okay to get some little pocket money. At least not the pocket money, but you get a little idea about the customer's requirement in terms of projects part in DevOps. So that will also good. Okay. Yeah. Freelancer workers like they are doing a one permanent job and they are looking for some extra jobs remotely. So that kind of freelancers that we call as a freelancer, that in a free time we can do some extra work to get money if you're not financially good, or we want to earn some more money, have some dreams to come through. That's the thing. They have hourly payout platform. Like you can see, this is a hourly basis payout. Whatever the task you can do, it is a hourly basis payout. But okay, I must say, just forget about these two things. Freelancer right now don't need it. Only focus for the job. That is the first and the last priority. Because um, getting a money is not an issue. Earning a money is not an issue. But for what we have focus, that is the first thing. Okay, so just focus on these two things: resume and the job. Resume and the job. That's it. Okay. Good. Let's jump into the DevOps. So this is something I think you have gone through with some of the training. So you have covered some of the small part or the area. Uh, see, if you can see the my screen, you can just see this particular right side panel also. Okay, you see this particular part, like you can go. So here you can just double tap. You will get like some like this folder. Able to see more properly because or you can I think little bit enhancement is done from my side. I will increase the font also. Okay. Okay. One thing we can do from tomorrow, we'll connect on Zoom because I think maybe there is some problem with the Google Meet. So maybe that's maybe due to that. I think don't know, but if I go to my screen set, That is for the my camera one. Because the is to okay, no problem is there because the recording is going on, so you will get the all the video recording will be in HD quality. Later, just recall it again. So this is a roadmap. I have taken a one as a reference. So there you can see. So we have the DevOps. First thing is the priority. They said that you can take any one language to learn, but right now we don't have time to invest time to learning the code. Not an issue is there because we can focus on the infrastructure part where we have tool-based work is available in the industry. So why we invest time in the development part? So just leave it. No problem is there. Now coming with the okay. So you're learning some Python. I must say that Python you can learn it. Not an issue is there, but do practice. For a practice, I can just provide you some very basic website. From there you can also learn as a reference to do practice. Two website I can provide. The first is the solo learn. You can track your own work particular part, and here we have the Python. Python. Yeah. So these are the things will help you to get a little idea of hand. There you have Python core. This is the things you track. It's a free, totally free. You don't have to pay anything. This two is enough. I will not give more because then you got distracted that what to learn and what not to learn. Okay. Two things is enough. It just I just given it this because the language is very simple. That's why. You have more website, but they are a little bit technical. So Python is good. If not, no worry about it. You don't have to focus on the programming. If you are doing that is great. It will help in the future. But now if you don't have time, don't worry. We can focus on the graphical tools. Okay. After programming, computer networks is important area. So if I ask some questions about the computer network, can you able to provide? Okay. So just ask what is the functionality of SSH. Okay. I will just give it help. Now tell me. But how? Yeah. But how you can explain? In a layman language because you can give a language that's we can say sir we have connected the AWS instance through SSH connection, we have connected the server machine with the SSH connection, which is a very common in cloud platform nowadays we use. But then my next question comes that if you have used SSH, why not I can go telnet protocol, because telnet is giving the same thing. Or then what is the difference between RDP? And if you have done work on the cloud, so I will ask one more thing, what is a Bayesian? Okay, so RDP you didn't have use in cloud. Like in cloud, if you have EC2, correct? In EC2, we have launched the instance. So only you have used the AMI, that is Amazon machine instance. It's a Ubuntu machine only. You didn't launch Windows machine. Windows never tried to launch on AWS. Windows Server 2019 or 16 server operating system. This is the like something breakpoint. So let me explain. SSH is a secure shell that will give you the command line access of any machine remotely in a secure environment. While Telnet was an older protocol which is not nowadays used that much because this is not the secure channel. It just connect to any connection. It is not secure. No authentication method is available. RDP stands for the remote desktop connection. That is a proprietary protocol which is used for the Windows environment. Even in your Windows system also we have remote desktop. This is the one. So it will give the graphical interaction of machine. So that's it. And in cloud we have got the option called the Bayesian. So it is like you can connect web-based console access. Like in SSH, what actually happened? We have a one private key that we use to connect with our command prompt or maybe the AWS console, command line console to connect a machine. But directly web browser we can connect, so it's a Bayesian connect. So it is hybrid option because we don't have to use RDP or window individually because RDP is only used for the window part where we can get a remote graphical just like a Teamweaver or AnyDex if you have used. Maybe you AnyDex. This software also you know or not? Or just take example of Zoom as yeah. So like totally your remote system will go as a remotely. Somebody else is controlling the machine. So that are the some differences in terms of that. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. Let me explain what is VPN is all about. What are the things you know about VPN? Just go. Don't worry about the full form. The working process. Then one more thing is proxy server. Yes. And we have IP. Think about it. This is all things you have used on AWS cloud in the training part. They have explained or not, I don't know, but all are security related protocols. But the working will be different. If we talk about first thing is the VPN, so encrypted channel, or you can say it will create a tunnel for the public network, so that whatever the data is communicating will be secure, or you can encrypt it. Okay, like let's suppose we are right now communicating on public network. You have your own public network, I have my own public network. So if I cannot able to, anybody can comes and try to compromise our network easily because we have some loopholes on Google Meeting, it can be easily come. But let's suppose over the internet I connect with the VPN connection. So VPN connection ID only me know and you know. Okay, no third party person. So it is not possible to decrypt the data from that particular company. Even we are on the public network and using the connection. Okay. Proxy, what do you mean by proxy? That's the first thing. Like we have someone but not present at the same time. That is what we call as a proxy. Okay. Or anything else? What yeah. Like what is the proxy mean? What is the mean of proxy? Just let me explain in very layman example. At the time of college or school, we can have attendance is available, but we are not interested to attend the class. So we say that to our friend that you just give my attendance also at my name, something like that. You can say like we are present but not really present. Correct. That's what we call as a proxy. Yeah, yeah. That is the same thing. Same thing. Same thing. It's like mediator. So why we are using proxy servers? Generally, this is used behind the web servers so that we can hide original network and IP address of main physical server, like company network or company part. So if somebody is trying to get the information about the web server operating system or try to hack, so they will got distracted with the different IP address. So that what we call as a proxy server. Yeah, please. Yeah, firewall is not that there. Install in cloud platform. You have something called CDN, or you can heard about something called cloud service, something like that. Ah, yes, that is. Yes, that is correct. But I will redefine the firewall definition and how to use it. That is also. Yeah, we can use firewall to protect ourselves from some malicious traffic and any kind of cyber attack. That is correct. So the role of firewall is something we can say in a two word. traffic simply. Okay, it will be in the part of inbound and outbound traffic. Now the technical term is I have written, but what does it mean? Inbound means something coming from outside to inside, like incoming call, you can say. And outbound is something you can say uh, outgoing call. Okay, so this is traffic that you use. In Windows also we have the firewall is available that we call as a window firewall. So it have its own, all the rules are different, but it cannot able to protect from malware or any ransomware or virus, because that is not the definition of firewall. So in this particular part we have to use any antivirus to secure from malware, because firewall is just only monitor the traffic which is coming outside or going outside. It's just like a, you can say, as a watch guard of any building. Okay, it just just check that the person is from the inside person or something outside. So just filter that thing. Now let me showcase you in the window machine. Both are using window machine. So firewall. There. So we have private network and public network. This is all available. You already have seen this setting also from your side. But now something you didn't know, advanced setting, if you open, this is advanced. You cannot able to zoom it, but you can check in your system also. So there you can see we have inbound rules, and all the applications which you have installed, every application have its own rule. Some of the are allowed, some are the block by the firewall. This is the list, and outbound rules you can see. Maybe not my screen, you can open your own also. You can just search Windows advanced setting, Windows advanced firewall setting. You will see the same screen that I am showing you. Okay, so that's how firewall is working. So the work of firewall is different, the work of antivirus is different, and Cloudflare, or you can say the proxy server, have its own different work. Okay, now any question is there, do hit. Okay, so the proxy service we use to hide the original IP of the web server or the network of company, so that we can be secure. That's the thing. Also we use for redirection of manage the traffic, that we call as a load balancing concept. That is the part. Mhm. Yeah, and not the proxy server, it's just a reference, because load server's main concept is to balance the traffic and the resources. That's the part. Traffic. Yes, the 100% correct. Now come to the SSL and TLS protocol. Have you heard about this particular protocol? So no, no, it is not a complex. Don't focus on the full form. Don't focus on full form. Focus on the working functionality. Even if you that is important, because that is the important part. Yeah, yeah. Nah, nah, nah. No, it's just like a making a story that I know something. Now let me showcase you everything in a real. Okay, first thing, HTTP stand for Cipher Text Transfer Protocol. So what it will do? It will fetch HTML web content from backend server to client machine. Now, what is the client machine is the web browser. Like we use Chrome, web browser, Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. You can say those we have Edge. These are the things. That is the simple concept of HTTP protocol. Now, in what actually happens in HTTP protocol, the data of the content is not secure. Maybe I can fetch or I can intercept in between some part. What we call it, intercept, or you can say the station hijacking. So to secure this kind of things, we have introduced something called SSL certificate. That is stand for Secure Socket Layer. It provides end-to-end HTTP header protection. So when we are transferring some data, same concept, but that will be in a secure approach. So that will be encrypted. We cannot able to decrypt easily. That is the digital certificate digital. Now this is a particular thing. It is called as also a digital certificate because it is provided by some companies. You can take example of Google or GoDaddy. These are the some like we can also create our own SSL certificate also, or we can buy some third party. There is no issue is that. Okay. Now, how we can see that SSL certificate is working or not? So whenever you visit any website, you can see this log button. That means it is a secure, and also you can see the protocol have the that is this SSL certificate enabled website. So that means we can visit this website. It is a trustable website. Now, how we can see the certificate? Just click on this log button. You can go that the connection is showing secure. You can click on there. You can see it is company is called let is encrypt. When you click on the more option, you will get this kind of pop-up. Any website you can see. Now you can click on this view certificate option. Click on view certificate. You'll get all the SSL certificate information. Something like that. So the website name is that is a domain name on which the country is authorized, the company name, when the certificate is valid, because we have to buy this certificate also on a timely basis. And this is an algorithm is used RSA 204-bit encryption. That is a very large encryption. Okay. And the certificate PAM file, that PAM file we download for private key. So the PAM file you can see, and this is the hash plus algorithm is used. Like cryptographic function we have used. That is the high You can see digital signature. So that's how you can see all the certificate information. What are the different organization, and in the last you can see Cloudflare. They are using the CDN to provide the good connectivity of the website. That's the thing. Okay. R3, if you talk about the R3, it is a security group. So they authenticate the certificate. Any website you can take. Let's suppose if you go to W3 school. So here you can see, let me just hit enter again. And you can go. This is taken by the DigiCert, is a very big company who actually just provide digital certificates all over the world. So you can click on this certificate. It's again a US company, Los Angeles based. Okay, so this is a digital certificate. They have their own RSA 240-bit. Almost like this is the high level of encryption nowadays. Lots of websites are using. So that's how. Now SSL is work on application layer with the SSL work on application layer with HTTP protocol. Okay, and TLS also same concept. It's also digital certificate. That is a transfer layer security. Okay, so it's same thing is doing as SSL, but only the thing is that it work on transport layer with TCP and UDP protocol. That's the only one difference is that. Rest is everything is same. Both are digital certificate, but the working is a different level. Okay, so that's the thing. And IPsec is a IP security protocol which provide a security to IPv4 and IPv6 address. That's it. Like I go very lemon. IPv8 is not yet introduced. It will take time because already IPv6 have this much IP address is available in this address that every device on earth we can provide at least 2 unique IP address right now. So that much is very long. It will take at least I think 20 years more because yeah. After that we can look for IPv7 or 8 maybe. IPv5 was there, but IPv5 will not work properly. So that's why the IPv6 was introduced. It's a behind the story. Don't worry about that part. Just understand the working process. That's it. Now, today what you have to do. Any idea about the Git and GitHub? Any practice you have done? Yeah, practice, any command practice you have done on Git or GitHub? Yes. Any command you remember? Okay. Good. Okay. No problem is there. I type git fetch plus git merge. It's will be good to say that git pull. Now let me know. I will just little bit twist that particular command. We have done practice. I can have more questions to ask. This statement is true or false? But in what sense? Then I will ask. Or if it is false, so what sense you are saying false? Any idea about the version control system? Any remember of git stash, git rollback, git conflict? These are the commands. Will they will, yes, definitely. So yeah. So today's task that what you have to do is that you have to cover this all the commands at the practice base. Okay. So for a reference tutorial, you will take W3. Okay. And I will type here git. Lots of work I will provide you. Don't overloaded. So this is the whole steps are given. Home, intro, Git, how to connect Git with your personal GitHub account. That also you have to do. Create a branch with the help of Git command. Then pull the codes or some page. Git that thing. This all the things you have to do practice today. So tomorrow I will ask some more questions and some references example I will give of the interview question that you have to prepare. No worry about it. The videos is clear, so don't worry about the don't worry about the part. You have to do hard work today to complete the whole tutorial. Because I have created dedicated assignment for Git and GitHub. Okay, there are some challenges you have to do. This is the and configure your Git, slice, then adding files, all the codes like step by step I have taken. So you have to complete the task assignment so that you can expertise on it and GitHub. For reference example, I have just taken all the assignment taken from here only. Just a little bit change I have done in terms of code or little twist is there. So you have to complete this for today only, whenever you got the time. Okay, then yeah, yeah. This is the same thing. You have to just go through, repeat the step by step method, and according to same method, I have created this assignment tasks also. Everything. So the all the commands which is necessary, which I have asked, everything is available, and the command cheat sheet also I will provide you, which is the official from the GitHub. So you don't have to be worried about anything, like from everything from very basics it is covering. Like that's why I make that particular part. So git command cheat sheet also. If you have remember all the commands this, so you will expertise on Git. You never forget. This is the only 2-page command. Everything is available. That whatever the question comes. Yeah, but you don't follow and that's why. So today I'm just giving so that your resume have added Git and GitHub as a permanent skill set. Okay, so this is the command sheet you have to cover, and all the commands explanation with the example is given on W3 School step by step. And according to that only I have prepared this assignment also step by step. Like first time you have to install the tell me. Yeah. Yeah. So nobody. Yeah. So like I say that I will give you lots of work to prepare so that you can just grind yourself in DevOps world. Okay. So that's why. So every day one new skill, one new assignment and task, and lots of interview questions related to that particular topic. That's it. So whenever you both have got the time, just go through it, learn. Any kind of question comes, just put into the WhatsApp group. So I will provide you some reference video or some reference guide at the same point. Okay, that's the main thing. Like next 2 week, we have to do the same exercise, same thing. Okay, so I will provide this. Yeah, interview question I will provide. Like whichever the topic I am providing you, or we will discuss on a everyday basis. So references, interview question I will provide you. Don't worry. Resume update I will send you, and the LinkedIn profile also. Yeah, that's also. Yeah. Okay, so that's all for today. Right now, I don't go more extent. Just focus on the Git and GitHub for today, and try to complete the assignment. It is not compulsory to complete everything, but you get a little bit hands-on idea. That's my main motive, is that so that you can get a refreshment. Whatever we have completed in training, that is good, but some of the things you have forget. That's why you can get a refreshment, and then we can apply for the job. So you will get the answers right at the same time. That is important. Yeah. Recordings, yeah, within a 10 minute I will provide you the recordings. Or no, tomorrow I didn't cover lots of things. That's why I just we start from today actually. Don't worry. Yeah. No problem is that. Everything I will recall it. Don't worry. I just showcase you first thing roadmap I have covered today. Okay, and the architecture you know talking about. So that will also cover in the cloud part, AWS part. So one by one everything will come up. You have to be grind yourself to work the task and prepare the interview questions. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So thanks for the time. We'll connect tomorrow on same time, and I will providing everything in group so you can just check out it.